So first off, typical breakfast is gallo pinto, which is a mix of, usually they'd use their day-old rice or beans that they cooked the day before, and just mix it all together for breakfast. Add a red pepper, and they love cilantro, which there's called culantro. So they'd mix all of that up with some oil and fry it, and serve it with it's kind of like sour cream. It's called natilla. Serve it with that, usually with a fried egg, sometimes some sort of meat. Like, I noticed they ate a lot of like hot dogs, but they'd like cook them on the stove. And then they love, for breakfast, sometimes they have like just baguettes with just bread and jam. So they'd have that. That's kind of your typical meal. They have a lot of fresh fruit drinks, frescos, tons of exotic fruits. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have this anywhere else in the world. It's called cas, just like a little green fruit. Not sure how to describe it, but it's amazing. It's probably one of my favorites. I did love the papaya batidos, which are, I think, milkshakes. And then for lunch, they'd always have a casado, married. That just means just a plate with rice and beans, usually with fried plantains, and then some sort of meat. That was just their typical lunch, I guess, that you could buy at any soda, which is what they called like the, I guess, corner stores, or like wherever you could buy food off the street. And one of my favorite meals in my last area on Limon, on that side, which has more of a Caribbean influence, there's a lot of people from Haiti, I think. And they have this dish, it's called rice and beans. But of course with Costa Rican accent, they like lose the S on the end, because so it's like rice and bean. So that's a mix of rice and beans, but it has coconut milk, and they usually flavor it with some like, if they like cook chicken, they like use the broth, mix it in with that. So that was really good. The branch president in my last area in Guasimo, he was famous for his rice and beans. So it's a lot of people take pride in their recipes for gallo pinto and rice and beans. I guess a typical dessert was tres leches, which is just cake with lots of different milks. I guess they use like sweetened condensed milk, but it's really good, and usually drizzled with caramel on the top. But on the topic of food, there is a lot of like fried chicken. There's a lot of fast food restaurants. I was amazed how almost every P-Day we'd like go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or Wendy's. So in a lot of the major cities, there's tons of common fast food chains from America. So there's also restaurants like Applebee's and Chili's. So there is a huge American influence there. And even the stores, there's a store like Costco. It's just called Price Smart. And I'd go there all the time. So honestly, I never got too homesick for like American food, I guess, because I could just make it myself. They have a store out of Mercado, which has lots of stuff from other countries, even from like Japan and Europe. So like you can basically buy anything there. The food is a lot more expensive there, though. I was surprised. I'd say it's even a little more expensive than what we pay here. The milk comes in little cartons, just like a rectangular box. That was interesting.